What's up, y'all? Welcome to Observer. I'm gonna shut up for a second during the intro, and then I'll talk about why I chose this one. Excuse me, it's getting late. Good thing I don't have photosensitive epilepsy. This game uses an autosave feature. Wasn't planning on shutting it down anyway.
The year is 2084. If they told me what the world would become, I would not have believed them. First, there was the nanophage, the disease of transition. A digital plague that swept across the land, killing thousands upon thousands of augmented souls. A heavy cost for meddling with our minds and bodies. Then came the war, the big one. The great decimation. The West killed the East killed the West. There were no winners. Except for Krakow. The corporation seized power and forged the Fifth Polish Republic, a crooked empire of blood and ash. There was no one left to oppose them. But still, we endured, and so it goes. The rich get richer as the poor rot away in their hovels, desperately looking for ways to escape reality. I am what they fear, a corporate tool of oppression. A despised leech that creeps into your dreams and feeds off your fears. If you don't remember, if you won't remember, that's when they call me. To access you. To gather evidence, to dredge up whatever's hiding in the darkest corners of your mind. My name is Daniel Lazarski. I'm an observer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game title. Alright, the reason I chose this one for my next series is because it combines cyberpunk and horror, which are two of my favorite genres in the world, and because it's by a developer that because it's by a developer that made Layers of Fear, which is another one of my favorite indie horror games. I've heard this one described as a cyberpunk Silent Hill, which for me was just too intriguing to ignore. Let's check it out. New game.
Lazarski, you there?
I'm up.
Come in, Lazarski. Lazarski, you there?
Yeah, we're here. Hey there, what's up?
I'm here.
You okay there? I've been hailing you for the past 5 minutes.
I'm fine. I must have dozed off.
No rest for the wicked. How's the dream eater treating you?
Well, I'm not a vegetable yet.
Dream
Could have fooled
Eater.
me.
Already hard.
Sounds fucking ominous.
I'm serious, Dan. Your signal's all over the place. Have you taken your meds?
Don't worry about it.
I will, in a moment.
Do it now. I need you in good shape.
Press triangle to check your status and use synchronize. Alright. Triangle and square.
Yes.
This process does not look pleasant.
There you go. Looking better already.
If you say so,
Yeah.
sweetie.
Wouldn't want me to mess up. Can you see the headlines? Another leech goes berserk.
Don't be like that. It's just...
Yeah.
Any work for me? Let's not be a dick to her.
What's this about? Just checking in, or you need me downtown?
Nah, just a checkup. No one left for you to interrogate.
Sounds pretty bad.
Yep, it's not pretty. The explosion leveled half a block. The place is still on fire. Corporate goons all over the place, securing the area.
Covering
So
your
apparently we're a
tracks, you mean?
cop.
Careful what you say. This is a monitored channel.
Who is this? How'd you get this frequency?
Don't you recognize me?
Adam?
Yes. Well, what's left of me? Dad.
What happened? Where have you been all this time?
Away from you? It's funny. Thought it would be easier to hear your voice after all these years. But it really isn't.
Come on, Adam, don't start.
I really thought I could pull it off, you know? I was so close to making a difference, to setting us all free. And now it's... can't be for nothing.
Doesn't matter. Tell me where you are. I'll come and get you.
Shit. Dad, for once in your life, just listen to me. Whatever happens, I need you to remember, you're not in control.
Oh my.
Can you hear me? You still there? Adam? God damn it.
Dad? Dad?
Matriarch, display caller ID.
Displaying now.
Krabinsky. That's no. Matriarch, locate source of last call.
Triangulating coordinates.
Come on.
Location established. Tenement building. Class C district.
Jesus. Adam, the stacks. You just had to hit bottom, huh?
So apparently
Rock
we're a
fucking
grizzled old cop with an estranged son who appears to be involved in some conspiracy shit. I am intrigued. Her voice sounds familiar too. Freaky. Ah! It's the German dude from Blade Runner. No wonder. Blade Runner, if you're not familiar with it, is Ridley Scott's other famous 80s era sci-fi movie. It was about a cop who hunted robots. Pretty amazing visually, but kind of slow by today's standards. Still a good movie, though. Oh, shit. That was fucking freaky. Off we go to find our son. Let's check the case log. Locate Adam's apartment. My son contacted me after all these years. I don't know what happened, but it sounded like he was in trouble. I tracked his call to a rundown tenement building.
Hey!
Oh, well, fuck you too, robot.
Need to get out.
Easy there, Tin Man. I'm not looking for trouble.
Oh. Tenant? Huh?
I'm not a tenant.
I don't live in this dump, if that's what you're asking.
State or business?
Police business.
I'm leading an investigation. KPD.
State or business?
One of your tenants is my business.
Tenant? Name?
Well, the name that popped up on the caller ID was Grabinski, so we'll go with that one.
Grabinski. Leon Grabinski.
Tenant. Oh. Apartment 7. Ground floor. Through the courtyard. Turn right, turn left. Straight ahead, turn right.
Yeah, I got it. Backwards and forwards. Thanks.
Door open.
Thank you. What the hell happened to that guy? Can we run? Oh, we can run. Cool.
Attention, citizens. Curfew is now in effect in all Class C districts. Remain in your apartments and enjoy your chosen holographic content. Thank you for your cooperation.
What if I don't want it? Macron 6 tattoo gun. Laser precision, stellar performance, out of this world quality, down to earth price. Not in the market for one, but okay. Was apartment 7, I think. Let's find it. There's 8. Ah, here we are. Son was in here.
What the hell?
But oh, what have we gotten ourselves into, children?
They're here. They've come for us. Help me. You need to.
Turn the effects up a little bit. About right. There we go. Back to the game.
Adam? Oh my god.
Fuck.
Abnormal stress level. Heart rate irregular. Administering mild sedative.
Dispatch, this is Lazarski, ID 656210. Can anyone hear me? Great. Fucking great. Okay, Dan. Maybe it's not him. Doesn't have to be.
Operational efficiency restored.
This is Lazarski 656210, setting up a crime scene.
So apparently we're trapped in the apartment. Press R1 to activate electromagnetic vision.
I
Alright.
need to check the victim's compass for connections.
But what is a compass? Ah, here we go.
HN. Gotta start somewhere.
Compass implant, missed call, HN, model Hermes 3346, analysis, consumer grade communication device, illegal modification detected, heavy encryption.
ID check. Failed. Time of death. About an hour ago. Before he called me.
So it couldn't have actually been him. Let's turn the voices up a bit. There we go.
Erratic cutting pattern. Indicating the killer was in a frenzy. The head was removed post-mortem. It's possible the killer took it. Motive unclear.
Species Homo sapiens, type no match found. Warning, contaminants detected. Failed to extract forensic data. Fat lot of use these implants, huh? What else is on here? Ah, here we go.
Victim is equipped with an ID mixer. Identification not possible. Damn it.
So we don't know if it's him or not.
6 million volts wasn't enough.
Stun baton. Model Damocles TX1. Manufacturer Chiron Inc. Warning. Structural damage detected. So it looks like there was a struggle. Let's see what else there is to scan.
Chiron Incorporated. High-level clearance. Looks genuine, but it's expired.
Name Adam Lazarski. Position Chief Research Officer. Clearance level A. Chiron Incorporated. Card validity expired. So he used to work for Chiron, but doesn't anymore.
Printed on real paper. Bit archaic for you, Adam.
1984. Read that for school when I was 16. Scary fucking book. Processor. I promise you guys I will eventually get the hang of these buttons. Let's see. What else is in here? Got a motherboard. So clearly he was working on something computery before he died.
Collateral damage or evidence disposal?
I'm thinking the latter. Cloud server, huh?
Controlled substance 45F, better known as feed. You'd never touch this, but
As far as you know. But y'all have been estranged for a number of years, it sounded like. Maybe he picked up some habits in your absence. Turn the fan on, get some air. Huh. Did you pixel out our face, you ungrateful little shit? Let's scan this thing. So this was his apartment, apparently.
So this is your apartment. Doesn't mean it's your body.
Taken 13th April 2068. So about 51 years from now.
Bingo.
It's a keypad. Not that we couldn't have figured that out on our own. But what could the password be? Let's try this.
There we go.
Personal computer, unlicensed software detected. Holographic library. Let's see what's in this thing. A glitch in the system. A brief history of the nanophage. Psychoanalytic theory. The future of robotics. Forensic genetics, the DNA blueprint. Mechanical engineering. An uneasy alliance. History of cybernetic augmentation. Human consciousness, God's creation or evolutionary accident. Very much the latter, I think. Nanotechnology and modern medicine. Looks like our kid had diverse interests. Cool. Downtown Inferno. Tragic accident or insurgent attack. Emergency services are still on the scene after an immense explosion tore a hole in what was once a serene business area of downtown Krakow. The blast is now thought to have originated at a Chiron Incorporated Research and Development Center. Although a joint search effort has been launched by the KPD and corporate personnel, the rescue teams scouring the site are yet to find any survivors among the rubble. The exact number of casualties is yet to be calculated, but according to our sources, no high-ranking Chiron official was injured in the tragic event. As for what caused the explosion, early reports indicated a reactor malfunction, but a corporate executive who wishes to remain anonymous had his own ideas on the subject. Quote, "We're not excluding anything at this point, but this has terrorist written all over it. It's precisely the sort of cruel and cowardly tactics the anti-Republican insurgents excel at. We'll have an official statement on the matter shortly." If the insurgents were indeed behind this vicious attack, their goals remain a mystery. The center conducted civilian research, focusing primarily on developing new and improved neural links and other consumer products. It seems that whatever third party was involved, their sole purpose was to wreak havoc and destruction, striking fear into the hearts of the public at large. I bet they were up to some shit, myself, but whatever. When asked to comment, Police Inspector Robert Picula, I think that's how you pronounce that, gave a prompt and stern reply. Chiron executives have provided their full support in dealing with the situation. He then retreated to his squad car, clearly distraught by the events of the day. We'll bring you more on this story as it develops. Got some documents, but it looks like they're all corrupted. Home security program. And some emails. They know. Listen, I know you're a busy man and all, but we gotta talk. Now, I think they're onto me. For real this time. I'm almost certain someone followed me home yesterday. And today I saw this weird guy outside my window, just standing there. If you can't guarantee my safety, then I'm out. I got enough problems as it is. HN. It's like the person our headless friend missed a call from before he died. 3 complications. As far as our little mule goes, don't worry, I can manage her. She's not like us. She knows she's in over her head, and it clearly terrifies her. You can't expect too much from a simple mind. For now, just focus on your work and leave the human relations aspect of our project to me. For the time being, calm down and maintain focus. Eyes on the prize. J. P.S. Glad you like the piece. I think it captures the essence of what we're trying to accomplish. Huh. Looks like our son was involved in some weird, shady shit. But if that weren't true, there wouldn't be a headless corpse in his apartment. Synchrosine. I think that's the stuff we use to... I think that's the medicine we took at the beginning of the game. See if there's anything we missed on the body. Doesn't look like it. I think we can leave now. What's the case log say? Leave the apartment. The lockdown triggered the apartment's auxiliary security system. My forensic vision might help me find a way to deactivate it.
Guess I triggered the security system. Must be a way to deactivate it.
I don't think we need our forensic vision. Because I think there was a security tab here somewhere. Ah. Open gate.
I've deactivated the apartment security system, leaving the crime scene. This just doesn't feel right. You're still alive. I know it.
Hopefully. There we go.
This is a sanctioned lockdown procedure. There is no need for concern.
What the fuck is happening here? Complex is locking down.
There is no need for concern. Remain in your apartments and await further instructions.
Oh, that's it. Ah, here we go. Well, what do we do now that we've investigated the crime scene? Let's check. Identify the caller. I need to find the woman who tried to contact the victim. She might still be in the building. Her compass ID was HN. Option. Interrogate the neighbors. It might be a good idea to interrogate the local tenants. They might give some clues as to what happened to Adam. Let's see who we can talk to. Let's go back to where we were so we have a reference point and then see who we can talk to. That's Adam's apartment, We'll start with this guy.
Hi, this is Tom.
And Irene!
We hope you're having a positively peachy day.
Oh, we sure do!
Sadly,
Jesus
we're not in
Christ.
right now.
I have not
But you
talked to
can
these
leave your
people at
message
all,
after the beep,
and
we'll
I
get back to
already
you as soon
despise
as we're
them.
home.
Yay! Oh, I mean, beep!
Ugh. Noxiously fucking perky.
What? What do you want?
Got a minute, sir? KPD.
Oh God, they're here! The cleaners are here!
No, I just wanted to talk, but okay. Hey, anybody home? Nope. KPD. KPD, open up.
KPD, I need to talk to you.
You broke it! No, you broke it! Nuh-uh!
Will you get these kids to shut up? I'm fucking talking here. Yeah, what's this about?
KPD, jackass. Let's ask about the tenant from 7.
Do you know the tenant in apartment 7?
Dad, Tommy's picking on me! Shut up, snitch!
I thought I told you to shut up! 7, huh? Nah, can't say that I know the guy.
Okay, so it's a guy.
Yeah, well, seen him once or twice. I might have a vague recollection.
Could you give me a vague description?
Maybe. What's it to you?
Might be my son.
My son might have been staying in that apartment. I'm trying to find him.
Well, why don't you tell me what he looks like? I'll let you know if it rings a bell.
We lost touch. It's been a while.
Huh. Sign of the times, I guess. See, I'm a family man myself.
You shut up!
Yeah, you sound like a
No,
real
you shut
fucking
up.
winner.
No, you!
I swear, if you don't shut up this instant...
Yeah, I can tell. So, can you describe him or what?
Young, probably in his 20s. Medium height, medium build. He wasn't very memorable.
Is everything all right in there?
What? Oh, yeah. You know how kids are these days.
Do I?
Yeah, put it on your kids.
Gotta be strict with them. Or they'll just
Asshole.
walk all over you. Usually, I just sit them down in front of the projectors. Keeps them nice and quiet. But the thing just went and died on me. Cheap American crap.
Anything suspicious?
Have you seen anything suspicious around the building? Any strangers skulking around?
Nah, I don't pay much attention to the other tenants. Bunch of losers. A lot of them.
You are so dumb. Not as dumb as you are.
You're one to
Nuh-uh,
fucking talk.
You're way dumber.
Shut the fuck up!
Not upstanding citizens like you.
Huh.
You bet your ass. Good thing we'll be getting out of this dump soon.
Is that right?
Yep, I've been working my way up. I even filed for a status upgrade. Once that goes through, we'll be moving to a B-class district in no time.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Glad to be done with you. Oh, I think we already been this way.
KPD, I need to ask you some questions.
Do you know what's going on? My holo projection got cut off. I can't get a signal.
The building is under lockdown. No external connection. Not much we can do.
Shit. Sounds serious. So, you wanted to ask me something?
10 and 7.
Do you know who lives in apartment 7?
7? I didn't even know anyone lived there. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know when they're gonna fix the connection. Not that it's, like, super important to me or anything. I just need to know.
Huh. Let's be honest with him.
I'm not sure if anyone even knows we've been locked in. It might take a while.
Oh, God. I mean, sure, that's fine. It's just, you know, the apartment feels very small all of a sudden. Kinda claustrophobic. Is it hot in here? I'm sweating something awful.
It's alright, dude.
Just take a deep breath. It's gonna be fine.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them to fix it. Can you talk to me some more? It makes it kind of easier.
Oh, sure. We'll keep him company for a bit.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah, you know. Gorski the Giant was fighting Killer Cromer today. You an AMA fan?
Not really. Sounds like you are.
Of course I don't know who won since my projector went out. Why are my hands shaking?
What about previous lockdowns?
You been living here long?
Oh, well, it must have been at least 7 or 8 years.
Ever had a lockdown before?
I don't think so. I don't remember my projector going off. Ever.
Huh. Looks like we have no choice but to be a dick here.
Sorry, I don't have time for this.
Oh, okay. I understand. It's no problem. I'll just sit here, alone. God, I'm really starting to sweat like a pig.
Hang in there.
Who all have we talked to already?
KPD, I need to talk to you.
Get away from me, man. I got a piece on me, and I ain't afraid to use it.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Now calm down. I'm just looking for some answers.
Oh, I know
Interesting
how you get your
coincidence.
answers. I got nothing to tell you.
Fine, don't be helpful. Asshole. Only trying to find my son.
Hey, you there. Come here, quick.
Okay.
What is it?
What's up with the lockdown? Is it the phage? Was there an outbreak?
It's possible.
Well, we can't rule that out. For now, you better stay in your apartment.
Well, what the hell else am I gonna do? Wait, why am I talking to you? You might be infected. Get away from me.
Talking to you through your door, Jesus. I'm not going in there. Who might we have missed? Just talk to that guy and that guy. That one didn't respond. That was the obnoxiously chirpy couple. reason I'm still crawling around in here is it should update the case log when we're done talking to people, and it hasn't done that yet. Let me look up a walkthrough. Let's see. Doing a Google search. Ah, here we go. You can talk to someone in apartments 8, 6, 3, 2, 9, and 16. Where's 16 at? Hmm. 16 must be somewhere outside this whole area. But the door we came into is locked. Shit. Where do we go? Don't want to crawl around this shitty apartment complex all night. Can we open the door? Can we hack the door? I think we can hack the door. Let's do it. Yes. 13, 14, 15. Ooh, what was that? Probably just a Roomba or some shit. 16, there we go.
Come to the door, please. Just want to talk.
Who are you? Did Chiron send you?
I'm with the KPD, if that's what you're asking.
Seriously? We haven't had a cop around these parts in... ever, I guess.
Well, hi.
You've got one now.
Yeah, good luck. You're gonna fucking need it.
Huh. Case log updated. I guess we're done talking to people. Identify the caller. What the fuck is going on in here? Remove your implant. Oh my god. Can we scan him? Human body, sex male, weight 77 kilograms, height 174 centimeters, blood type B-, no life signs detected. Well, no shit. God damn it, stop. Ah, there we go. Voices from below. Don't believe their lies. The plague is still out there. Fellow undesirables, if you're up to date with Chiron propaganda, you've probably heard our so-called Minister of Health spout out another gem of corporate wisdom. For those of you who didn't, let me catch you up to speed. Quote, to all those who've given in to insurgent fear-mongering, I say again, there is absolutely no need for concern. The nanophage is no longer a threat. We have contained the glitch and thus freed ourselves from the disease. Loyal citizens who support responsible augmentation have nothing to be afraid of. 3 words. Bull fucking shit. Let me tell you how things really are. Unless you're one of the lucky Class A fucks with a shiny set of mods, in which case you're probably not reading this, the nanophage is still very real. We've had at least 3 confirmed cases in the past year, one of which led to a small-scale outbreak. Luckily, we managed to contain it before it spread beyond control. Now, you might think 3 cases ain't nothing to get excited about. If so, I can tell you you've never been in an outbreak. For most of us cooped up in Class C districts, even a single instance is one too many. Okay, so what the hell are you supposed to do? First and foremost, it's better to prevent than cure. Given the phage recovery rate, these words should be considered gospel. Once the plague hits, it's usually too late, so if you want to stay alive, look for these symptoms. 1. Fever. Pay attention to even the slightest bumps in body temperature. The phage starts off slow, barely more noticeable than the flu, so if you're feeling a bit under the weather, get your ass to a local clinic and run a scan. Better safe than sorry. 2. Implant irregularities. This is where it gets tricky. Assuming that, like most of us, you can afford to run regular mod maintenance, you've probably gotten used to the odd jolt of your neural implant, or a slight spasm in your artificial arm. However, if these start to occur at an increased rate, you need to check yourself. 3. Erratic behavior. Every once in a while, try to look away from the projector and take a gander at your neighbors. If any of them are acting weirder than usual, babbling to themselves, or walking crooked, there might be something afoot. Assuming they're not drunk or high, a bit of civic awareness won't kill you. A lack of it might. 4. Juncture inflammation. Okay, so the skin at the base of your implant turns red and starts to itch. The bad news is you might be infected. The good news is it's not a death sentence. Our clinics have performed numerous extraction surgeries, and unlike the corporate cleaners, most of our patients tend to leave the operating room alive. As long as there are no nanite punctures, it's still not too late. If there are, you're most likely too busy hallucinating and puking blood to notice. Oh my god. If you spot any of these symptoms in yourself, or anyone in your neighborhood, contact one of our clinics. If you don't know how to find us, ask around. We've got eyes and ears all over C District, so chances are we'll find you. Now here's what you definitely don't want to do. Don't panic. Chances are it's still not the phage. We've had dozens of false reports on alleged outbreaks that turned out to be a nasty case of pigeon flu or an old implant gone haywire. 2. Don't be an idiot. In the last couple of months, we've had dozens of incidents of violence aimed at suspected carriers. Guess what? It doesn't solve anything. Once the disease takes root, we're all in this together. 3. Do not report it. I can't stress this enough. The cleaners are not your friends. They're not coming to help you. Best case scenario, they'll lock down the entire building and go through it with a fine-toothed comb, using the outbreak as an excuse to confiscate subversive materials and detain any, quote, undesirables. Worst case scenario, the ones they don't slaughter outright will end up as guinea pigs for Chiron R&D. If it comes to that, do yourself a favor and just pack it in. Jump out a window, blow your brains out, doesn't matter how, just make it last. You won't thank me later, but you'll regret it otherwise. No data in the documents. Not gonna play a game right now. That was interesting. Anything else to see in here? Looks like we're blocked off from that area of the apartment.
Just meant to let the door open.
Did he now? Let's check it out. The wall stands tall. Our brave boys and girls continue to defend us from the eastern hordes. A shot rings out in the dark. Michael, the young soldier next to me, immediately turns toward the wall. The intensity of his gaze sends chills down my spine. Without a second thought, he runs up to the wall, an imposing colossus of concrete and steel. He mounts it in a single leap, using his state-of-the-art leg augmentations, a little gift bestowed upon our troops by the Chiron R&D department. So apparently this corporation runs the military. Sounds lovely. The scout aims his rifle into the inky blackness. His cybernetic eyes scour the horizon for any signs of the enemy. Stern and resolute, his comrades hold their breath, waiting for him to say the word. What will it be this time? A soul scavenger or a full-on assault from one of the numerous raiding parties that scour this unholy land? When he finally speaks, I cannot help but shudder from the sheer intensity of what is transpiring. All quiet on the Eastern Front, at least for now. Quote, guarding the wall can be a daunting task, Michael confesses the following morning, but it's also a privilege. The other soldiers gathered in the cantina nod their heads in approval. Michael introduces us to his squad members, some of which are on their second or third tour of duty. Several firm handshakes later, the soldiers regale us with stories of their service, each one more breathtaking than the last. When I ask what drives them to such acts of heroism, Michael lowers his head and responds in a slightly embarrassed tone of voice. I don't think anyone here considers themselves a hero. I know I don't. The way we look at it, we're all part of something much greater than ourselves, something that began with our fathers fighting in the Big One. Ah yes, the Big One. Such an unassuming name for the greatest conflict of our times. One we all know as the Great Decimation. A name given not to belittle, but to simplify. A desperate attempt to make sense of this unprecedented tragedy, during which many of our nation's finest gave all there was to give in defense of our way of life, nay, our very existence, from the barbaric hordes of the East. And yet, out of this cauldron of conflict, this baptism of fire, we have emerged victorious. And while the old world was engulfed in flame, in its ashes we have built our great republic. To all the heroes that gave their lives and health in the Great Decimation, we salute you. While the soldiers' dedication is undeniable, their service is made much more bearable due to the contributions from the Board of Defense and Chiron's top scientists. Michael is quick to agree. If it wasn't for the corporate government, some of us wouldn't have made it this long. Take these babies, for example, he says, while affectionately patting his glistening leg prosthetics. Without them, I would be a cripple, wasting away in some hospice, unable to serve my fellow citizens. Thanks to Chiron, I can fulfill my role in our great society. Spoken like a true patriot. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna puke. And let us not forget that Chiron takes care of our brave men and women on and off the field of battle. Our ongoing Veteran Rehabilitation Initiative ensures that soldiers who are no longer able to serve can reintegrate into society, so they can lead rich and fulfilling lives once their glory days are behind them. What do y'all want to bet? That's full of shit. Reads as propaganda to me. Documents. Ground floor. Bunch of names.
Of course. 2 agents. Helena Novak, apartment 104, and Hannah Nader, apartment 106. Both on the same floor.
Huh. Looks like we have our destination. Let's see what else there is to see in here. Emails. Request denial. Dear Mr. Yurkovsky, while we all greatly appreciate your exemplary service and the sacrifices you've made for your country, the VRI policy enforces a strictly proactive stance on helping our brave veterans reintegrate with society. Regular coverage requires a deed of permanent B-class employment presented to our representative on an annual basis. Your current janitorial position simply does not qualify. Given these circumstances, we must sadly deny your claim and are therefore forced to terminate your participation in the program effective immediately. As of today, the Veteran Pension Fund will no longer cover periodic maintenance of your cybernetic prosthetics. We wish you all the best. Yeah, I bet you do. The Veteran Rehabilitation Initiative. This is an automated message. Please do not reply. Huh. I thought that propaganda piece was bullshit. Oh, shit.
You again? Not a good idea to sneak up on me, you know. Need to get out.
I took a wrong turn.
Yeah. I must have taken a wrong turn. These hallways all look the same.
Hallway. Public. Office. Authorized personnel only.
Police business.
Police business. I know what I'm doing.
I know what you are.
Oh, yeah?
Back during war. Took one alive. Sent for one. Now few. To get into his head.
You fought in the war? We'll reassure him that we're not a threat first.
If you're worried I'm gonna snap, don't be. They don't even let us carry guns anymore.
Not worried. Past worrying. Past most things.
You fought in the big one. Is that why you got all this junk in you?
Plasma sweep. Hit our convoy. Barreled through armor.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring back memories.
Yes. Memories.
Looks like he's got some PTSD. Let's ask about Adam.
What can you tell me about the tenant in apartment 7?
Tenant?
Yeah, tenant. How long has he been living there?
Yeah. Maybe longer. Not good with time.
You ever talk to him?
Didn't get out much. None of them do.
All right, Tin Man. Let me know if it comes back to you. Something triggered the lockdown.
Trying to get it open. Rudy and I.
You think it might be the nanophage? You had any recent outbreaks?
No. Last one. Long time ago. Down by the river. All the implants. Bad. The implants.
Can we lift the lockdown from the inside somehow? Or get a message out?
No. Keep people in. Isolate, accommodate, alleviate.
Yeah, we all know how that last one used to work. Take it, Rudy's the robot.
Multifunction service and maintenance drone. Don't lose it.
What?
Wanders off. Sometimes. Need to track manually.
Yeah, it did look a little janky.
All right, I'm heading out. Can you give me full access to the building?
Assistance. Unstable. Unlocked. What I could.
Thanks. You better stay here. There might be some very nasty people out there.
Nasty. Bad.
Look,
Yeah.
just stay safe. You know what? I never got your name. I'm Dan.
Name?